build a lot in The Sims, but mostly for imaginary Sims. And that's just because I build so many more houses than the Sims I'm actually playing with could ever need. So we have a really fun task today because in my legacy challenge, my Sim just aged up into a teenager. So it's about time we got a fancy new bedroom redecorated for her. Normally I might just do this off camera, but a lot of you are big fans of this legacy series. And this room is gonna be kind of a unique challenge because it is so small. We don't really have a budget for this because my Sims have quite a bit of money, but we are stuck with a really tiny space. It's a really nice area though because we have a huge balcony right off of the bedroom, so we can redecorate this part too. And I'm gonna start by deleting every single thing inside of this room because I do not need any of these items anymore. We also have a little bit of landscaping out here on the patio and a games table, but nobody ever uses this games table. So I'm undecided on whether or not I want to keep this. Before we start though, I want to show you the Sim that we're decorating this for. What's wrong with you? Am I good enough from fear of disappointing parents? Oh my gosh, I haven't had that fear pop up in so long. She just got demoted. Her grades went down in school, so I get it. I get it. She's been through a lot this week. So our client today is named Faye Bell, kind of like Fable. She wants to be a best-selling author. She's a vegetarian and she's creative. She likes a lot of blue and purple colors. She enjoys blues music. She likes hardworking Sims and nothing else, apparently. And she likes writing, piano, and baking for her activities. I'll show you her outfits real quick too. She has a lot of that blue and purple vibe, but she also has this really cute like butterfly top. So I wouldn't be opposed about trying to incorporate something like this just because her name is Faye. We could kind of go for like a fairy vibe with the furnishings. And I am fully prepared for this to be one of the most cluttered bedrooms I have ever decorated in this game. I want to go all out with this. I think we could also really benefit from using a lofted bed just because then we can fit a desk underneath it. But that's kind of my vision for the build. And once my game decides to load, I think we can just dive right in and get started. I can show you around the rest of the house really quickly too. We kind of have this like modern eco home vibe going on. This is what the main floor looks like. We have a ton of skill building stuff in the basement, and our little brother has this kind of cute blue and green room. I do actually really like this wallpaper, but I'm not sure if I want to keep using it. I might pick the bed first and then base the wallpaper off of that because we have kind of limited options when it comes to bunk beds. This is the cheap base game one. I don't think this is going to be my vibe. I don't think that's going to happen. Then we have this one from Dream Home Decorator. Again, probably not really the vibe. This is probably the best we could get color scheme wise. I'm not opposed to that. Horse Ranch, I don't think is really gonna work for me. I don't think any of the colors match. I don't think I want to use the werewolves one. It does have a cute color scheme, but I just don't think I want it to be rustic like that. Now that I'm looking through all of these different swatches, I'm actually really liking the first one. I thought I might find something better, but it's just kind of making me realize that I like that one best. We have this bed too, but I used that in our previous generation's bedroom, so I'd rather pick something different. You know what? Let's stick to this bed. I don't think anything else is even gonna come close. This has like the exact right vibes. I'm looking at all of the different blue and purple color schemes. I really like these sort of more periwinkle colors almost. I might use that one and then try and get more of a purple rug. We have a few different options. I'm tempted to use this darker color even. Can you slot these tall desks in there? Oh my gosh, that has a lot of potential. I like the storage space that it gives you, and I like that extra shelf right there. If we're trying to maximize space in a really small room, that'll be really good. I think she should have a computer all to herself because we have a couple downstairs, but it won't hurt for her to have her own. And then maybe I'll use this light purple little chair. We do have this like blue tone brick. I don't think I like that very much. I've never used the painted gray brick before, and honestly I actually kind of like that. And then look at how cute these little floral lights look on top of it. I'm thinking about trying to alt place this as much as I can to scoot it over because I'd love to put something in this little nook next to it. I don't know if this will fit, but I think that would be so good. I'm probably gonna have to play test this a little bit just to know if it even works like this, because you know how the Sims are so weird about the bunk beds. Please, 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 please tell me it still works. Oh my gosh, we're fine. Okay, she can use that bed. I guess I'll just leave her there. She can just stay there while we work on this, I guess. How cool would it be if we had this beautiful ginormous mirror? I want to use this so bad. I really like our huge sliding door, but at the same time, it looks so good from the outside is the problem. I was gonna say that at the same time, it might be better to have a smaller sliding door just so we have more wall space, because I could put that like right there, still use wall space right here. And I don't care how it looks from the back. It's okay. It's my build. I can just ignore it. No, look at this mirror. Do you think that that matches the vibes of our room? I feel like it does. Okay, I think I'll center the door like right here, and then I'll get my beautiful mirror on this side. I'm gonna try and use this thing. I might have to get rid of my pretty mirror just for like space saving purposes. I really like it, but I want to have like other furniture. And this is a nice tall skinny dresser. I might add a little bookshelf right here too, because she's supposed to be a writer, so she probably reads a lot, so it would be nice to have a bookshelf next to the desk. I really wanted to get a little poof over here by this. That was kind of the main inspiration, was to have a poof in front of the mirror, because I was picturing her doing her makeup over here. Obviously it's The Sims, so they can't actually do that, but we can pretend. I'm thinking from high school years, there's some really nice swatches on this item, so I might try and use a couple of these in a few places. Maybe I could size down the Polaroids and put them over here. Okay, I don't really like this because it looks like the bed is sort of blocking part of the plant, but maybe that's a good thing. So it looks like there's just one plant and then a stack of books right there. If you try and reframe how we think about this, maybe it even looks intentional. Maybe it looks like it was there on purpose. I'm looking through high school years now for clutter that might be kind of good. I'm obsessed with this item, so I'll probably use that. But we also have this little set of makeup. I wonder if I could, oh, it does slot there. Oh my God, the way I just got so excited about that. I think that's perfect. If we want, we could probably also put an extra window right here in this corner, because then I can still have curtains. I don't remember if these curtains come in a purpley color. I guess they only kind of do. Ooh, that has a little bit of blue and purple. That might be what we want. I'm gonna change the color of the lights in this room. I can't tell, but I think something is off. So I wanna make them all the same. And then we can add some cute clutter on top of this shelf. Maybe I'll get some little candles. Same thing, I'm hiding one of the candles inside of the plant. Maybe I'll put some flowers on this. What the heck? Okay, I gotta be careful. I was gonna try and scoot the desk back, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's not try and mess with that too much. I'm wondering about getting an easel, because she is a writer, but that doesn't mean that she can't also do other creative stuff. I spelled the cheat wrong. Gameplay unlocks entitlement. Okay, I might use this one. That's from the university pack, but it's really good for this. And then there's like some little crafty clutter stuff, and it comes in the nifty knitting pack. I was thinking something like this little cart item. Obviously she can't quite get to the mirror anymore with how I've done this, but I think that's maybe fine. Let me scoot this back as far as it'll go, because then I can move the door over more. I think high school years has one of those little things too. I feel like the high school years one is more library cart vibes. Oh yeah, this one has books in it. You know what? That might be better. I hate to say it, but that probably is better. It also is a better shade of purple for this, I think. Let's try that right there. Maybe you don't get an easel anymore, sorry. I kind of love this poster. I think that matches really well. And then I might just give her a bunch of books. We can put books like all over the place in this room. Maybe I can put some over here on her desk too. This is a laundry basket. It might not be bad to have some laundry in here. I don't really ever use this. Maybe we could stick that over here by the dresser, assuming she can still get up and down the bed. The pile of dirty clothes is so funny. And it just being stuck on this cart too. It's like, you know how you have the chair in your room and you just kind of like put stuff on the chair? That's what the cart is for. You just put stuff on the cart. Let's do a switch. I'll put this here and then I'll get this thing, because this is more of like desk clutter. I'll put that on the desk. I'm not mad about the idea of making the room kind of messy. I think that helps with filling in the space, but I just don't know if she can get up and down the bed anymore. Do you want to try? Okay, she can get down and she walks right over it. Do you want to sit in the chair? Do you want to get in the bed? Oh, good. Okay, so we can have a messy room then. She also likes piano, so I'm kind of thinking it might be cool to put a keyboard in here. We'd have to put it in kind of a weird location. So I don't know if this is good or not. Maybe I should get rid of the mess. But that could also be kind of cool for her to have a keyboard. And that gives us an excuse to use some of these cool records or something. I'm kind of obsessed with that. I also kind of want a corkboard. I know that the Pastel Pop kit has some really nice stuff like that. There's also this item from Pastel Pop, which I am obsessed with and unfortunately does not fit anywhere inside of our room. Yeah, the corkboard is like a little bit too big. Unless I wanted to put it, no, doesn't even fit there. Okay. Probably no corkboard then. This one comes in the right colors. I could probably put that here because you can at least see parts of it, and it sort of looks like it's resting on the desk from back here, which I appreciate. I'm wanting to have some more plants, so I think that maybe having some things from, oh, the greenhouse haven plant could actually be really good for this too, because that fits back there on the desk. I don't know if the desk is still gonna be functional, but we'll try. I was mostly thinking about the Blooming Rooms kit, which by the way is free right now. If you didn't know, they're giving out the Blooming Rooms kit for free, so you can check on like the EA app and stuff and make sure you grab it. But I kind of want to put a little hanging plant in the corner over here just to have some more greenery. Oh, things slot on top of this. I didn't realize they did that. We can put plants on this too. You know, I hate to say it, but I am also obsessed with this item for even teens rooms like this. It is such a simple item, but I really like how it has a calendar and some stickers. I might put that on the desk wall too, because you can usually see it from this angle, and that's still nice to have. And there's something going on with the color scheme of the lights. This room, I feel like these wall lights just have a weird, they light up the room strangely, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'll get a second light. I actually kind of want to look into using this Strangerville light. I think that'll fit really nicely on this. And then it has that cool purple tone to it. I'm trying to go through and pick a cuter ceiling light too while we're at it, because it would be really fun to have something better in the center of the room. We can center that with the bed and with the doorway. And now I kind of want to work on the outside a little bit. I like this as a starting point because we have a really nice sliding door. We've got a nice light already. We have this whole cute section with the cover. As far as this little patio goes, I think we can probably use some more of the same color scheme. I kind of want to get at least a little rug or something. No, not that one. I want to get a rug, but not that rug. Maybe we could use this little rounded rug somehow, and we could probably stick the table in the corner. Oh no, it does not size up very well. Although it's not clipping, right? So that's fine if it's touching the corners. There is a new plant from the crystal pack that I think is so nice for little patio spaces like this, because I love the stand that it's on. I think that you can still use this table to get into it to play games, but I might have to play test that real quick. We already have a lot of stuff outside in the patio. Oh my gosh, my thing got burnt. I have to fix that. We already have like a grill and all that sort of stuff out here in the patio, so it's mostly just if we want to have other things. I even have an easel already downstairs. I'm kind of thinking right now that it might be cool if we got a cat tree out here. That wasn't my initial thought when I first started building this, but the more I'm looking at it and the more I'm thinking about it, my cats would just kill to have something like this in real life. So how cool would it be to give the cat in the game something like this? And I could maybe even put my chair back with 4 seats. And I think that the cat should still be able to use this because the cat's quite small, so it can get around easily. And your Sims are a little bit better at using this stuff than you even think too. So it's possible that the Sim can get out there fine. Oh, never mind. Oh, you can't get out there because of that poof? Oh dear. Okay, well that's annoying. We have to switch these around. I thought it would be fine if it was cutting in front of the window a tiny bit, but apparently not. See, this is the joy of playtesting. You just gotta be careful. Now the chairs are blocking you. Okay, never mind. I'll put it back how we had it before. Just let it be known that I did try, okay? I really did try to make it better. I think this will work fine. Your Sim should be able to get out there now. And we can play games. Cool. How many more things is too many more things to put on the patio? Because I'm scared about overdoing it. I'm also scared about overdoing it in this room because right now it all functions and I don't want to mess it up. I think I might just upload it to the gallery now and say that it's good to go. I don't know what angle is gonna work for this because all of them look kind of weird. Like every single angle is bad. Maybe this angle's good because you can see all the different lights and stuff. I'm gonna call it Purple Teen Bedroom. I spelt my own username wrong. lilsimsie. Okay, now I'll put it on the gallery for you. And I think that we should be good to go. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. This one was really fun for me to make. I really liked decorating this. If you want to, when my, okay, we're fine. Let me save the game. And then if you want to, when her younger brother ages up into a teen, we could do his room as well. It's kind of a weird shape. Like there's not that much that we can rearrange in this room. It's probably gonna have to be the same when he becomes a teenager, but we can always add on to it and like clutter it up more and stuff. And if you want to watch this legacy series, I've got a whole playlist. I can link it down below for you. And now might even be a good time to start watching it. Just like start watching the next episode because we're kind of starting the next generation now. So you won't really be be missing anything if you start from now because our legacy heirs are just becoming teenagers, so they're kind of starting their lives. I am really annoyed that I even have to mention this, but I thought I'd bring it up here just in case you didn't know. I do not currently have any merch for sale. I don't have a merch store. I'm not even signed to a merch company right now. I had to leave my previous merch company because of some weird stuff behind the scenes, and I am not currently selling merch. So if you see any merch websites available right now, they're not real. I've seen a couple of fake ones pop up, which is kind of evil of them because they are probably trying to scam you. Just to give you an example, this lilsimsiemerch.com is not real, and they're using real photos of me from my previous merch store to try and lie to you. They even have some really weird stuff on here, like discussing my college career and like weird information about my life. This is not me. This is not me. The merch is all fake. You can tell it's fake because look, this like sensitive t-shirt looks like my real merch from before, but it's spelled wrong. So again, not real, not me. Honestly, a really bad job faking this. But please don't buy from there. Please don't buy from any of these fake websites. There's fake stuff on like Redbubble and stuff too. Just don't fall for that. I don't want you to waste your money and get a poor quality product. When I do make a merch store again, I will let you know and I'll post it and link it on my official channels. So you'll see it here, like on my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, stuff like that. It actually makes me really anxious because I don't want you to like get scammed and then waste your money and then be mad at me because I can't do anything about it. And if that's you who runs the fake store, I know that you're probably not watching this because you're just trying to make money off of me, but please, can you delete that? That would really be nice if you would delete it. And on that note, I'm gonna end the video right here. Thank you for watching. Have the best rest of your day, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. This room is really tiny, but I think it turned out really well considering what it is and how small it is, so hopefully you enjoyed it.